What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about why the 05 to 09 Mustang V6 is the perfect first car. Let's get into it. Ooh, baby, there is really not much better than a super clean, freshly washed black car. Goodness gracious. She's a looker, man. Can't complain about that. So guys, today's video, we're talking all about why the 05 to 09 Mustang, specifically the V6, is such a good first car for someone that's trying to get into the performance market. Now, if you're one of those V8 fanboys clicking on this and you're gonna leave a bad comment, just do it. But trust me, guys, do not let other people's opinions sway you one way or another. These cars are super reliable. They're fun, light to light performance. It's good enough. It's gonna put a smile on your face. It's not gonna break the bank. And you can make it look just like this. I mean, the average person looking at this would have no clue this is a V6. So let's get into some of the main reasons why I think this is the perfect car for a beginner. Number one, price. Guys, these cars are not that expensive. I got this car almost 8 years ago for $10,800 with 39,000 miles. Now, if you're watching this around the time this video goes live, yes, the market is super crazy right now, but you can still find these cars for well under $10,000, especially with somewhat lower mileage. You'd probably be looking like the 80,000 to 100,000 mile range. But these 4 liters are super reliable. Now, yes, some of them, I think it's like a plastic thermostat housing that over time it's known to go out. There are some other little things here and there, like the gauge cluster. Sometimes the little stepping motors go out. But if you guys want to see some of those, you can watch my other videos going into more depth on what goes wrong, kind of the common issues with these cars. But overall, nothing bad. Like I said, I've had this car now for almost 8 years and I have not had a single issue, guys. Like nothing, no warranty work, nothing besides the airbags. But you know, that's that's not the car's fault. This thing has been bulletproof. Now, I do not beat on it. This car is really as clean of a daily driver as you're gonna find. Right now it's sitting at 54,000 miles, about to actually turn over 55,000. You wouldn't know by looking at it. Granted, most of this car's been repainted and different parts and all that fun stuff. But yeah, super reliable. Another nice thing is that gas cost. Now, we've talked about that in the past, if you guys watch my other videos, but this thing runs on 87, which, you know, any gas nowadays is super expensive, but it's not running premium, which is a big plus. Now, I gotta admit, it is a little bit of a gas hog. Now, maybe this is just mine, but I get like 16 miles per gallon, but I only do city driving. Like my daily commute's like 10 miles, so I never really get to push the car, get out on the highway. I think you can get like mid-20s in terms of MPGs on the highway. Insurance cost, at 18, guys, I want to say I was paying like $600 every 6 months, and I have a clean record, so that plays a major factor into that. But these cars aren't that expensive in terms of insurance costs compared to like my Cobra or other cars of that nature. Like if I wanted to get a GT, my rates were going to double. So this is still very affordable. You can definitely own one of these cars if you work and make like minimum wage money, which a lot of kids at 18, you know, you're probably not making 30, 40, 50 grand a year. So easily obtainable. Another awesome thing about these is just the parts. You can get so many parts, especially like used parts, guys. I am the king of finding used parts for super good deals. Like for example, these wheels and tires, brand new, would go for about 3 grand. I got them for $550. I mean, and I could go on and on. I have like 4 sets of wheels for this car. I just always find good deals. But you can make it look your own because there's so many parts. I mean, I think the Mustang definitely, like the I'd say 99 and up, has more parts than any other cars, you know, in the market. I mean, I don't know of any other vehicle that has the aftermarket support that the Mustang has. So let's make our way to the back. Another nice thing about these is you can still make them sound good, and if you want to make it brutally loud, you can. I'm not a big fan of muffler deleted 4.0s. But a nice axle back, like this one has the SLP performance, or yeah, SLP power flow axle back, and it sounds phenomenal. You guys can watch my other videos with the exhaust clips on there, and I think it sounds super good. But yeah, guys, for a first car, and okay, let's talk performance, right? I believe stock 0 to 60 on these is like mid to low 6s, I believe. Mine isn't automatic, so obviously if yours is a 5-speed, it's gonna be a little bit of a different story. It's gonna be a driver mod, and that's going to tell you whether or not you get good times or not. My car, performance wise, all it has is that axle back. It does not have a tune, not an intake, nothing. And yeah, I think, you know, I haven't done really like official testing, but I would say definitely in the 6s for sure. And in today's game, you know, yes, a lot of cars are getting faster and faster. We're in the horsepower wars. But guys, 0 to 60 in anything under 8 seconds is fun, especially for the street. Now, once you throw on some different tires, and if you do a tune and exhaust, intake, gears, I mean, you could get this thing moving probably in the, if I had to say, mid to low fives. And then obviously there's boost, but that opens up a whole can of worms, and a lot of people that get into these cars probably aren't going to entertain that, because the option to go boost is extremely costly, and you could start getting into V8 territory. But you know, I think for these cars with simple bolt-ons, you can make them a lot of fun. You can make them quick. And let's face it, you own a Mustang, right? That's cool. I don't care if you own anything, you know, whether it be an EcoBoost, V6 GT, GT500, Cobra, any Mustang is cool as long as you are cool. Now, that's what I put a big emphasis on, because the owners really dictate, you know, kind of the credibility and the flack you'll get. If you're someone that hops into this car and says it makes 800 horsepower and you have bolt-ons, then yeah, you're gonna get a hard time from a lot of people. But as long as you're honest and you enjoy the car for what it is awesome. So yeah, guys, that is some of my reasons why I think this is the perfect beginner's car. Now, if you guys have other points that I missed, you know, throw them down in the comments below, because I'm hoping this video gets some traction, because I get a lot of DMs from people and comments saying, hey, I'm looking at a V6, you know, an 05 to 09. You know, what do you think? So I'm hoping this video answers that for you guys, but let's hop in the car real quick. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I get these questions all the time of what people ask. They ask me what I think about the 05 to 09s V6s, and I think they're phenomenal. For the value, it's hard to beat in terms of reliability, gas, everything, performance. They're really good. They're definitely a bargain. Just do your research. Make sure you get one that's not super clapped out, because any car that's clapped out, doesn't matter what it is, it's going to run into issues. But these cars are stout and they're going to last you a long time. There's people that have 300,000 miles on a stock motor, so they'll get you through it. Just maintain it. But there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. It helps your boy out immensely. Also, drop a comment. That's a big one. And if you watched it till the end, if you made it till now, you're a real one. I love you guys, and I will catch you on the next upload. Peace out, guys.